Welcome in, Pickle. How are you doing tonight? Grey Duck, congratulations on claiming first. Pickle, congratulations on claiming second. But who third? And Ish, welcome in and thank you for claiming third. Congratulations. How was everyone's weekend? Draco, welcome in. It's good to see you. Gold, welcome in. It's good to see you. How were all of your weekends? I hope you all had fantastic weekends. Anybody have anything cool happen to you over the weekend? Aiden, thank you so much for that resub.
I'm making a note here, huge success.
I feel like with the music, that confetti's really excited.
My satisfaction.
Thank you for the resub, darling.
Well, hey there, Bambino.
Omotobes, welcome in. It's good to see you. Welcome to round 2 of the Sunday Showdown, everyone. If anyone has something cool to share from your weekend, I would love to hear about whatever cool stuff you had going. That's a lot of rubber duckies. You got a haircut. Hey, that could be exciting. Gold, welcome in. How are you all doing? It's so good to have you all here. Especially for round 2 of the Sunday Showdown. Don't worry, right after stream, we already have the poster and everything ready to go for round 3 of the Sunday Showdown. Hydrate or dihydrate? Thank you for the hydrate, Gold. Jaden, can you hear me currently? Or do you have audio off for the kids? Can you bring my water bottle down, please? I accidentally left it by you. So many amazing people. Chat. Whoa, Draco with a 40 streams. That is wild. Thank you so much, Draco. Heavengard, welcome in. It's so good to see you. Pixel, how's it going? Welcome in. And all these amazing people streaming in here. It's so good to see you all trickling in here. I hope everyone's ready for round 2 of the Sunday Showdown. As soon as stream's over today, we'll get round 3 voting up. Oh, thank you, Heaven. That's way too kind of you. I hope everyone had a good weekend, though. We do have ads coming up in about 1 minute. For anyone who might be new around here, we do 3 minutes of ads every hour to get rid of that pesky pre-roll for people popping into the stream. If you're a subscriber, if you have Turbo, we're going to hang out, we're going to chat, we're going to catch up on how everyone's doing. If you get sent off to ads, I at least hope you got ads that you enjoy. Otherwise, we're just going to hang out and chat. Shaden, this with a 75 stream streak. Is this my 75th stream? That's wild. It does not feel like I've done that many. What milestone I hit tonight? I actually don't know what milestone I hit tonight. Is it round 3 of the Sunday Showdown? I feel like that's a milestone. Oh, you helped with a water heater today. That sounds exciting. 75. Is that a milestone? All right, ads are coming up. I'll see you all in about 3 minutes here. Everyone else, we're going to be chatting for a bit. How was the Watt Heater exchange? And Draka, thank you so much for that 40 stream streak. That means more to me than an express. I forgot how great the soundtrack actually is. What a strange, like, this game is so fascinating. Oh, Heaven Guard 114. I'll pass. So, Heaven Guard, Shaden and I were talking about how weird the weather where we are has been lately. Like, we hit 117, and then the next day we only hit 79, and then we hit like 110 for 2 days, and then we hit 80. And there's nothing in between. It's either like 110 or it's 80. It's bizarre. Missouri is some of the weirdest weather you will ever experience. And the winter will also hit like -10 some winters. So we can go from -10 to 110 in like 6 months. It's so weird. Ooh, okay, let's get some drop game going, everyone. I do have to kill the music for a second because this is one of those games if I'm not on. You've had -40? Oh yeah, Pickle, you're a Missouri person. You know how weird the weather is. All right, we only have about a minute of ads left, and we'll get going with Dinblade. Just a reminder for everyone, we will be opening round 3. Wow, Draka, that's a phenomenal chance of... Apple Astra, hey friend, it's so good to see you. Ooh, Heaven Guard coming in strong as well. Draka, I feel like that really makes up for the other night when you just weren't going to make it. So I'm super excited. We already have the mock-up and everything for round 3 of the Sunday Showdown to put up after stream. Picking another weird game to go against Dinblade. That's kind of the point of this, though. Like, I don't want to be doing a lot of, like, super well-known things. And then one of the things we decided on second stream this week while I was doing that, whatever night I did that, I think it was third. No, Friday? I don't know. It's all kind of running together. I think Friday night. Saturday night? I don't know. Like I said, it's all running together. Hey, welcome back from ads, everyone. So we're getting ready to start round 2 of the Sunday Showdown, which Dinblade did win the vote. The margin was a bit more narrow than I thought it would be, but one of the things we did decide is that if a game never gets a chance, I will eventually put it back up for vote at a later date to give it a chance of being seen. I could put that up there. I feel like that's better for a just adding stream. All right, let's go ahead and load, and I'm going to have to figure out like how to play this again. Give me 1 minute to relearn the controls. But if anybody has any other suggestions for like weird games I could put up for the voting, let me know. I gotta have Getsuga Tensho. Let's do some practice combat here. Oh, fantastic, Heaven Guard. Okay, I'm a little rusty. Before we dive back into that boss fight, I want to kind of refigure out how to play this. Okay, this is the targeting button. Uh-oh. with your hammer. Grey Duck, how's stuff going for you, friend? Gold, did you see my message in the moderator chat? If you're still here, Gold. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. So I am looking forward to getting to do more votes for round 3 here of Sunday Showdown. Thanks for everyone who participated. I'm hoping you all enjoyed getting to do those votes. It was a much more narrow margin than I thought it would be. So hopefully that was kind of fun for everyone to get to vote on. For the people who are kind of bummed Turnip Boy didn't make it, do not stress. Oh, that's a bummer, Heaven Guard. Bionicle was such a huge part of both Shaden and my younger lives. What do I do? Thank you. And then if you wouldn't mind pinning that. Yeah, I'm not surprised, though, that they got a cease and desist on that project. As cool as it looked, like, that's kind of a big property they don't use. Hey, Sebastian, how's it going? Welcome in. How was your weekend? All right, I think I have the controls down again. Thank you so much for doing that, Gold. I really appreciate that. For anyone who wants to know more details about the Sunday Showdown, Gold Tiger just pinned that comment. So Dinblade, as you can tell, did beat Turnip Boy. Turnip Boy commits tax evasion. If you want to hang out with us off stream, and if you want to participate in the Sunday Showdown voting, that's all done in our Discord, the Duck Bunker, where we all hang out off stream together. If you want a chance to hang out with us, free to join us. We're a pretty chatty bunch. I think we have a lot of fun in there. Mentilo, hey, welcome in. How was your weekend? All right, I feel like I've got the controls back down enough to maybe do. That guy, hey, welcome in, friend. How are you doing today? Hopefully, I'm really hoping in this stream we're able to get revenge against that boss. Oh, yeah, thank you so much, Mentilo. I appreciate you coming by to say hey. Justice for All is pretty interesting so far. It definitely... like, the story stuff's getting pretty crazy already. And it's a little more finicky, I feel like, than the first game was in terms of what they want. But Mentilo, I do hope you get lots of rest. I hope you get a great sleep tonight. Unfortunately, I have made a mistake in that I need to find the bomb. But yeah, we left off on Justice for All on Saturday in a pretty exciting place. We're getting ready to, you know, summon a dead person to, you know, confess to a crime they probably didn't commit. Irritated with tech. I feel like the tech stuff's been a little on the struggle bus lately. All right, here we go. can do this. Thanks for collecting that daily rubber duck there, Sebastian. Yo, Ghostface, welcome in. How are you doing today? All right, let's see if I can remember any of the progress I was making. One piece longer of a combo than I thought. But how is everyone's weekends? It is so good to have so many just genuinely phenomenal people here. Oh, he goes right back into the long combo. Does a ton of damage. At least the music's pretty solid for this fight. Oh, the music's louder than I am. I'm also a little quiet tonight. I apologize for that. I will, I'll fix it as soon as I get a chance. Real quick, let me move later down. There we go. Is that any better? Do I need to go down a little more? How does that sound? Oh, Gold, that's a solid progression of emotes right there. Is that sounding any better? Do I need to turn it down just a little bit more? Better? Okay. It's really, really good, Ghostface. I gotta be careful with it because it's so beefy it'll accidentally kill some of the stuff I'm trying to catch still. But he's super cool, and I love the fact that he makes the Taio noise whenever he does something. Oh, so incredibly many. That one would hit. I feel like this is not the worst first effort back on this guy since coming back after a week of not playing this. Oh, cool. 1 HP. There I go. Yeah, that's not bad for a first run, considering he dodged one of my big attacks. Holy attacks. Let's beat. I am glad this game has a good soundtrack, though. It makes it a lot easier to kind of get into this. I was talking to Shayden today about how fascinating this game really is to me. Because, like, it doesn't try to be anything deep. It knows what it is. And it does it exceedingly well. Which I can respect. Have a good lurk, that guy. Okay, doing all right this run. Yeah, exactly, Shayden. So, like, one of the things I talk about is and I don't know if I've ever mentioned this before, like, I genuinely love the first Pacific Rim movie. And not because I think it's, like, a brilliant piece of cinema. It's because that movie knows exactly what it wants to be. And it does it exceptionally well. But I feel like Pacific Rim is kind of in that same vein of, like, the first movie did not try to be anything pretentious. It knew what it was. And it was like, hey, you know what we're going to excel in? We are going to excel in letting you watch giant robots fight giant kaiju. Sorry, Scorns, just 1 second. I will get to that comment. I am finally making some kind of progress. Woo, yeah, let's go. We did it. Oh, fantastic. How's it going, Scorns? Who's Dino Blading today? Yeah, that was Poodles. Hey, welcome in. How's it going? Jurassic Park approved. Woo, we got it. We got it. Have a good lurk, Koodles. Whew, yeah, I feel like remembering about that one ability made a big difference. All right, that was really exciting. How's it going, Scorns? How's everyone doing today? I hope you all had a great weekend. I'm gonna crank some. Let's see here. We have a new summons, probably. Usually, like another summons for beating a boss, though. Hey, Mel. I hope you've had a great weekend. Welcome in. Have a good lurk. All right, we beat Gardeny. Hey, welcome in. It's so good to see you, friend. I hope you all are doing well. It's so lovely to have just some of the most incredible people I've gotten to meet on Twitch. Ooh, what kind of pasta are you making? Anything special? Oh, we have some soul arts we can learn. Have a good lurk. Evangard, how's stuff going for you, friend? Okay, let's see here. Okay, I feel like we want to learn this one because this is going to help us with some crowd control. Stuff to do. Ooh, vodka chicken pasta with vodka sauce sounds so. I do really enjoy that kind of stuff. You know what? How about we just finish rounding out this first batch of stuff? So up we have Meteor Slice now. Let's see here. Our left we have Meteor Slice. That's the combo. That sounds really good. Yeah, Meteor Slice was that like big hit combo I was doing. Yo, Goob, welcome in. It's so good to see you. A good alert, Goob. Meteor Dash lets us close the gap real quick. Alpha Roar. How do I Alpha? Left trigger to Alpha Roar. Yo, Moose, welcome in. How you doing, Moose? Welcome to round 2 of the Sunday Showdown. How was your weekend? That's awesome. Thank you, Scorns. Let's see. Okay, so right's a crowd control move now. Woo, I can't believe we finally got that boss knock. You got home after a long day. Well, I hope your long day was at least good, and I hope you have a lot of great time to rest. But welcome, yeah, welcome everyone. No W? I don't know what that means, Goob. I'm playing on a controller. I'm so sorry. I don't have a... Yo, Rexy, thank you so much for having me tabbed up. I appreciate that. Goob, I'm so sorry. So my controller doesn't have a W on it. Is there something else you're wanting to use that with? Out at your partner's sister's birthday, you drove for a bit out of the way to the place that hires a bunch of... Oh, I love food trucks so much. Now listen, you all are going to laugh at me. I am like a food truck fiend. I had never gotten to eat at a food truck until I was in my... Like, I had never seen a food truck before. Oh, no going forward?
It seems you're not
Yeah, on mine it just looked like
weak
a...
after
Oh,
all.
okay.
If you wish to restore this world, you must devour all souls in your path.
All right, I've got the timer for no going forward. But here's the problem. The attack button forces me to go forward a little bit. So I guess as long as I'm not pressing the forward... Brisket mac and cheese is admittedly one of my favorite meals. You know, I like Dinblade Moose. It's one of those games where it is so ridiculous and so silly, it just kind of works. It's not easy. We finally beat the boss that had me stuck forever, but I'm genuinely enjoying it, as silly as it is. You made one of your close friends. No way! Your friendship started with her following and refusing to leave me alone. That's so cool. I feel like I've made a lot of friends that way. A Dark Souls-like game? I am all for it. Having to figure out how to navigate by not going forward. This is much more difficult in this time of game. I'm excited for this timer to go up. Have a good emote chat, everyone. And I will I'll hear from you all again in about 2 minutes. But yeah, Moose, I'm actually kind of enjoying how ridiculous this game is. The Spinosaurus is one of my favorite dinosaurs of all time. So it did appeal to me in like a pretty deep way. Now I do have the next game to vote on for the Sunday Showdown already, and I'll be posting that in the Discord as soon as... Oh, that is surprisingly nice looking. As soon as stream's over tonight, I'll get that posted up in the Duck Bunker. Anyone who's curious about the Sunday Showdown, we do have the rules for it pinned up in the top of the comment section by Gold Tiger there. My goodness, this is really hard to do. There's another. Just thank you so much for that 3-stream streak. That means a lot to me. Really enjoy having you around, Moose. I know I say it all the time to you all, but like the fact that you all keep coming back really does just mean the world to me. Where did that save stone up? Overshot a bit. Boy, Goob really did pick kind of a difficult one. Not being able to go forward in this type of game is brutal. Timer. Thank you, Shaden, for getting that disabled for me. Chat is released. And I'm about to be released from not walking directly forward as well. I am excited. I'm loving this idea for the Sunday Showdown. Okay, let's see how I'm going to do this without pressing forward. Must be a Carnotaur. Wow, that thing hits real hard. All right, combat is a little trickier, having to rely on my attack to actually move forward. I'm a dino in disguise. You never know. Might be. Oh, Gold, thank you so much for the bits. I really appreciate that. All right, let's put it in the stand. All right, my timer is up. I can finally move forward. Thank you for the challenge, Goob. Grey Duck. Oh, see, they just popped in at the same time for me. Grey Duck, also thank you for those bits. Mintilo with a 15 stream streak. That doesn't seem possible. It's already been 15 streams, Mintilo, but thank you so much. Light the bonfire? Yeah, pretty much. Oh, a Velociraptor. Oh, they explode. Little puffs of blue. Thank you so much for that stream, Mintilo. Yeah, that's wild, especially since I only stream like 3 or 4 times a week. All right, listen, Land Before Time makes it so I'm really struggling to fight these guys, like, emotionally. I'm so sorry. Oh, sorry, Goob. Let me, as soon as the combat's over, I will read your highlighted message. Witcher 3 Atmosphere. You know, this game does what it wants to do real well. Let's see here. What is Goob saying? Sorry, I gotta... Atomic ever since I found... Started hanging. Oh. A yellow ducky with toxic farts. Oh no. Truly special person. Ooh, that is way too kind. Thank you so much. It's historically accurate for velociraptors to implode on the spot. Great. Thank you so much for that 100 bits and for that on-screen celebration with the king of the duckies. Bird, welcome in. Kiki, that 100 baby challenge you're doing on Sims on your streams is one of the wildest things I have. Yo, Jack, welcome in. It's good to see you too, friend. I've got so many incredible people coming into stream tonight. Like, I am honored you are all hanging out here tonight. Thank you all so much for coming here. Kiki, that 100 baby thing, real wild. Real wild. Okay, some kind of like grand... Oh, those little ones can parry. There's a Carnotaurus. It's a wild challenge. So, Kiki, can you give me some of the, like... I know you keep explaining it, but, like, I don't know a lot about Sims, so I have to, like... Like, I know a real standard amount about Sims. So I know your goal is you're trying to make 100 babies happen. Is it within a specific time frame? Parry this, pulls out a gun. You know, if I'm going to parry anything, Heaven Guard, I'm going to pull out a fedora. Jack, have you been on a bit of a streaming break? Atomic bomb. Listen, somebody's gonna parry it. Have anyone ever heard of this? Like, it's an old game. I've never played it, but I've seen some support called Ashura. Like, I feel like they would have a moment where you could parry an atomic bomb. Jack, have you been on a bit of a streaming break lately? I haven't seen your stuff. I haven't seen you pop up lately. I try not to miss your streams if I can at least say hi. Go. The landscape's actually pretty decent in this game, too. You have a matriarch. You have to raise 100 babies to adulthood. Normal lifespan. When your sim gets too old to get pregnant, the youngest daughter becomes a new baby. Okay. I am so sorry. And Wolverine has canonically, like, lived through a nuclear blast now. I mean, now. That was like 20 years ago. Ooh. hiring nannies or other adult support, different baby daddy for each child. Whoa, okay. That is actually getting kind of complicated. Oh, so I'm no date. Doesn't mean he can parry it. I guess that is true. So I wasn't expecting this game to have like fully open world segments. I thought this game was going to end up being pretty linear. I also like the fact that the enemies are actually fighting each other. That's kind of nice. Oh, those abilities are actually pretty good. No. Yo, Kiki, thank you so much for that 10 stream streak. I really do appreciate that. Kiki, that is just such a wild challenge. Y'all eating without sharing. Now listen, friends, we know that sharing is caring. Yeah, anyone who might have missed the announcement, I will be... Ray Duck, what have I said about sharing? For anyone who did miss the announcement, though... I feel like I had to slip right back into preschool teacher mode so hard on that one. Recover stamina. Gotta recover stamina. For anyone who did miss the announcement, I do have the banner and game description picked out for round 3 of Sunday Showdown. So right after stream. Hey, little Timmy and Darnie, welcome in. Oh my goodness, really? There's like so many phenomenal people popping in. This is wild. Thank you all for being here. But we do have the mock-up and the game description. So right after stream today, we'll be putting up round 3 of the Sunday Showdown to vote. So it'll be another game. Oh, no way. Thank you so much, Scorn. I don't really like curate videos for YouTube. I mostly just upload my VODs and clips and stuff on there. I am going to start trying to figure out how to stream to YouTube as well as Twitch soon as well. Oh, Lord, that's what. No. I am very much not. Thank you. Anyone who enjoys my work, I would also highly recommend checking out Kiki Bird, Fly Guy Epic, Shading Shadow, or Chronicle Jake. We hang out. We like to do a lot of stuff. We're really, really close friends. Kiki and I might actually secretly be some kind of twins. We did find out after meeting and becoming friends that we're only 5 days apart in age. Darnie, what's new? Yeah, I know. Darnie, I mean, you are one of those awesome people as well. And anyone who's new to my Sunday night streams, we did last week start. Yeah, you are, Darnie. I'm sorry I don't get to catch you as often as I like, but I do really enjoy your streams. But for anyone new around here, we are doing yeah, Shayden is my wife, if anyone doesn't know. She is my best friend in the whole world. But we did last week start the Sunday Showdown series. So the way it works is pinned at the very top of the chat by Gold Tiger here. But the gist of it is last week I started playing Dinblade. And we had from after stream that day until Saturday night when I was going to bed to vote again. And Dinblade was being voted against Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion. And Dinblade won, so we continued Dinblade. Well, this week, Dinoblade's going to be up on the vote, and we will be voting with another game. Wow, that was a lot of points to get. That I'm not going to say what it is. Thank you, Gold, for getting that in there. Until after stream. And then we'll vote on these two games against each other, and whichever one wins, that's what I'll be playing next Sunday. This game is... It's a weird kind of cool. Like, genuinely, I picked it up going, okay, well, I need weird or slightly more obscure stuff for Sunday Showdown. That looks like a boss fight. What I'm going to do, I'll pick it up, and, you know, it's probably not going to be very good, but it's at least my kind of weird. It has a dinosaur, of course, it's cool. I didn't think it would be, like, this great of a, like, this a pretty fun game. A rar with a stabby stick. You know, that's why I picked it up. That part did appeal to me. But I kind of wasn't expecting to be like, no, really, this game's actually pretty fun. But we'll be voting against Dinblade versus another game to play for next week. Now, here's the other thing. If a new game ends up not getting a chance to get played, I will put it back into the rotation to get voted on again later. And even then, like, it might be one of those things where, like, you know, if I get weird and obscure, but Apo Astra, you are, like, just such an incredible core part of this community for me. You fit in just perfectly with the rest of us. I feel like we're all a little weird and obscure around here. And that's one thing I love about our community. No, it would be eliminated, Gardney, but what I'm going to say, like what I'll do, because I'm actually enjoying Dinblade, I do have a second channel. Atomic Ducky Second is my other channel. There's like no streaks, no rewards, nothing like fancy to it. But I will probably continue Dinblade on there if that were to happen. Yo, Xylius, welcome in. It's so good to see you. Objection! How's it going, Xylius? Newt, hey, welcome in. Oh my goodness. I am genuinely overwhelmed by the amount of phenomenal people coming in tonight. I mean, like, I feel like I could probably just spend like an hour talking about each and every one of you and how much you mean to me. But then we wouldn't get to see dinosaurs fighting dinosaurs like that. Thank you so much, Xylius. I appreciate that. Oh, and there's a link to my merch store. We do have a merch store now. Real quick note for everyone too. I do have a calendar of all my extra events that I'm doing over the next month, which includes like community game nights and you know, a merch giveaway and stuff. Yeah, but Grey Duck, it's when the building responds that, you know, the problems kind of start occurring. Especially when they insult you. I didn't appreciate that. But yeah, Gardney, if the games get eliminated, if I was having a good time with them, there's a really good chance I'll continue them on the site. Oh, it really is like one of the best things ever. Like, hey, the mighty stupid streamer. Yeah, that guy is a streamer that you will. Oh, Jake, welcome in, my friend. If he's streaming, you'll probably find me in there if you're all ever looking for me. He's my favorite retro streamer by no small margin. When you started your subathon on... Oh man, yeah, I've never done a subathon. Oh, this area is kind of cool. Well, that's obviously a boss fight. All right, I think there was like there was another. 1,000 Darny, that is wild. I doubt I ever hit that point, but that is intensely cool. Oh, I appreciate that, Heaven Guard. I think I keep telling you all, like, I genuinely never thought I'd get past 10 followers. Objection! Oh, thank you so much, that guy. That's way too kind of you. That is a lot of bits. Don't worry, Dak. I figured out what you meant. Grey Duck, that is wild. Thank you so much. Oh, whoa, little dino. Too much. No, a dog. Don't fight dogs. How's it going? Welcome in, Raiders. How's it going, everyone? Ducks, thank you so much for that raid. How's everyone doing? Welcome in. Miles, welcome in. Sophie. Yo, Witch, how's it going, friend? It's so good to see you. Jaden, welcome in. Good to meet you. Mork, hey, how's it going? How are you all doing? Welcome in, everyone. The mound was a hoot. Yeah, I was really enjoying watching you all play it. How's it going, everyone? Anyone who doesn't know me, my name is Atomic Ducky. I am a variety streamer here on Twitch. I play all kinds of weird stuff. This is my second week doing what we call the Sunday Showdown. The rules, if you want to participate, are pinned on the top of this. We do all kinds of games around here, though. On Saturdays, I usually play a Phoenix Wright-based game. You know, we just started the second Phoenix Wright game this last week. It was really, really cool. I've been doing Dinblade lately because that's what we've been voting on. Oh, okay, Ducks. I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back and finish watching that last run then. That sounds really, really cool. And anyone who came in with Ducks' raid, if you need to raid and run, I totally understand. Yo, thank you so much for the follow. Funky Phoenix. I love that name so much. Great alliteration. Yeah, I need to go back and watch those runs then. But with the Sunday Showdown, I'm actually letting the community do a tournament of elimination style voting on what I'll be playing on Sundays, because Sundays are usually kind of my shorter stream. So the way it works is last week we started with Dinblade. I put up Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion up for vote. Dinblade won, so Dinblade gets to stay into the streams. After this, after stream today, I'll be posting another game to vote against Dinblade. Thank you so much, Ducks. I really appreciate that. Have some great food. I genuinely appreciate you, Ducks. Anyone from my community who somehow doesn't know Ducks, please make sure you give them a follow. Really, really kind streamer. I appreciate Ducks. I can never say. So we'll be voting on another game. If you want to vote on it, my Discord, if one of my mods can drop that link, is called the Duck Bunker. We do have the poll in there. But otherwise, let's get going back with this real bizarre game. It's real cool. Which, thank you so much for that hydrate. Lots of amazing people. Oh, thank you so much, Momotobes. I appreciate it. But yeah, anyone, how are you doing? It's great to have so many people in here checking out Dinblade. I had picked it up going, wow, this game looks real weird and wacky. I should give it a try, because who doesn't want to be a Spinosaurus using... Oh, there's a boss fight I wasn't expecting. Cool. I also do not usually play Souls-like games. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's a link to my YouTube channel. It's where I store my VODs. It's where I store my clips, all that good stuff. I do not usually play Souls-like games. So I'm just going to apologize in advance for probably not generally doing well with it. But I had to try a game where you were a Spinosaurus with a sword. And I do really like this soundtrack. Oh, thank you, Itch. I really appreciate you. Dino Wars. Hey, I enjoyed watching Dino Wars. Yo, Mark, how's it going? Yeah, dinosaur with a sword. Apoastra has a point. He's got to protect his head. But yeah, I've also played all kinds of games. I played through Subnautica for the first time a while ago, and it was probably one of my favorite games I've ever played now. Yo, stupid, I feel that, friend. There are nights where I feel like I could not type to save my life. Man, so many incredible people in this chat. I am blown away. Oh yeah, Moose, Subnautica became one of my absolute favorite games of all time after playing it. That first game really is genuinely something special. And I had a really good time getting to stream that. I gotta reach up. Yo, Salosaurus, how's it going? You haven't played it yet? You got to get to that? Yeah, it is definitely worth playing. Dinos with sword? Yeah, with a name like that, I would expect so. Yo, Nick, welcome in, friend. How are you doing? There's also, it definitely feels like Bleach at times. If anyone's a fan of Bleach. Yo, Moose, I would love to see you do Subnautica. This was gifted to you? Oh, my little ducklet. This was in your earbud while singing to the toddler? That's amazing. Did you manage to make Twinkle Twinkle kind of go with it? Charge stamina, come on. We are almost there. This is not bad for my first attempt at this boss fight. Yeah, so many amazing friends in this chat. This is fantastic. It did seem like a tempo increase. It does look like a Zanpakuto. Yo, Celosaurus Rex, thank you so much for that follow. I genuinely appreciate that. Also, love the name, just gotta say. Nope, 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 come on. Thought I had it. There we go. Ooh, I can summon it now. Let's see here. Whew. And there is a link for our Discord if anyone wants a chance to get to vote in the next Sunday Showdown. Go ahead and feel like we don't have enough SP to purchase or buy that. Let's get our health up a bit. That up. That up. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Get goosebumps from? I can do a Getsuga Tensho. It's fantastic. Yeah, if anyone likes Bleach, there are definitely moments where we're all like, yeah, this is definitely Bleach. Let's see here. See what this new summon does. Maintenance recovery on block and parry. Stamina. I feel like this one's gonna be pretty good for me. Yo, Gardney, have such a great time, my friend. Thank you for being here. We always appreciate you having you. Stylius, have a great one too. Thank you so much for coming by. We always appreciate it. But how's everyone doing? I would love to hear about your weekends. All right, there was another mini boss that looked like an Ankylosaurus. At least I assume it was a mini boss. It looked like we were getting ready to do that. It was in an arena, so I'm assuming it was some kind of boss. We have to loop back around. Velociraptors are really sneaky, which they should be. How are the cats, Nick? I hope you're having a good time with them. There we go. I haven't gotten caught up on 1,000-Year Blood War yet. I really need to. All right. An arena right there. All right, so let's go to... There's a respawn point right over here. We do have ads coming up here in about 2.5 minutes. For anyone new around here, we do 3 minutes of ads every hour to get rid of that pesky pre-roll for people popping into the stream. If you're a subscriber, if you have Turbo, don't worry, you don't have to worry about ads. But if you get sent off to ads, I genuinely hope that you get ads that you can at least enjoy. If you get sent off to ads, I don't want you to worry about missing gameplay. We are going to play some words on stream while that's going on, because I don't want people to have to miss anything because of ads, especially for such a bizarre game. Highly recommend it, though, if you are into any kind of Souls-like or dinosaurs. You loved Halo until Halo 4. That's fair. Master Chief Collection. Yeah, I've enjoyed the Master Chief Collection quite a bit. This thing has to be... Let's give it a try and see what happens. Tank. Oh, boy. This thing's going to live up to its name, it would appear. Whoa. Okay, that's it so hard. Yeah, I wasn't expecting Tank to be quite so fast. Combo. That was unexpected. This is not a dinosaur I would expect to be nimble. All right, I am going to go ahead and pause and get switched over to words on stream. Really? Unfortunately, if I click off of this, it gets rid of that music. I was hoping to be able to do that during words on stream to have the most intense words on stream possible. So let me get switched over to words on stream quickly. We're going to go ahead. We've got ads here. It's going to be about 45 seconds. Let's go ahead and get going with words on stream, though. I have seen some people I know from Dux's community that are wildly good at words on stream. I am not. And I'm going to focus on chat here. They upped the game quality. You played the demo when it first came out, weren't very impressed. Give it a shot again. I would suggest that, Nick. Even since I downloaded it last week, there's been a couple of quality of life patches they've already done. It seems like they really do care about making sure this is a solid game, which I appreciate. For something that seems like it's just going to be a silly game. Hey, Iceland, welcome in. It's great to have you here. Thanks for that first time chat. All right, ads are going for the next 3 minutes. Amiga, great word. I don't know if it accepts Spanish, though. I don't think it does. Iceland, is that how you say name? If I'm saying that wrong, please correct me. I want to make sure I get your name correct. That's something I take as a really... I am no good at words on stream, but we've got some people around. ridiculously good at it. But yeah, if anyone wants to tell me about how your weekend went, I would love to hear about it. I always love, especially if we have any wins we can share with each other. We always like to make sure that we're doing everything we possibly can to uplift each other. Share wins when we possibly can. Just about done with this round. You all are absolutely blowing this out of the water. Great. Fantastic work. That was really, really, really good. All right, we'll have time for one more round before ads are done. Go ahead and get that go. Aha, I actually got one. Your weekend was good. You got to go to do a barbecue with your family in Cali. Saw your aunt, uncle, mom, grandmother, grandparents, and other friends. That's really cool. I'm so glad. What part of California, if you don't mind sharing? North, south? I got a lot of family in Northern California. I've been all over it though. Like there's so many beautiful parts. Also, anyone who sees Shaden in there, that was a joke about meeting her earlier. That is my wife. About 50 seconds back. Wow, you all are just about done with this round. Holy Toledo, everyone. South around LA. Oh, that's a beaut. I bet you had to suffer through just what? Wife? Sorry, I don't mean to crush your hopes there, friend. All right, I'm going to go ahead and just switch this over to the game screen here really quickly. There's only about 25 seconds of ad. So I bet you had to suffer through some just beautiful weather there, Nick. Anyone watch? Spy Family. I love Spy Family. It's one of my favorite anime. All right, well, welcome back from ads. Anyone who got sent off to ads, if you had ads, I genuinely hope ads that you enjoy. Yeah, Momotobes. It's Christian dinosaurs. Oh my. Which? Wow, you got me on that. All right, let's get going back to fighting tank on that. It was 104. Awful. I'm sorry, Nick. All right, let's go ahead and get going back to this unexpectedly nimble little guy here. Come on, tank. Don't embarrass me in front of people, tank. You caught a heat wave while you're there? I am so sorry. Tank the tank. Didn't they call him Old Rooter in The Land Before Time? Getsuga Tensho. Alright. You started it late last week and you're already on the second season. That's awesome. I really enjoy Spy. Your family yelled at you for bringing Arizona heat to California? You know. At least you have the dry heat in Arizona, though. Yeah, can't be homesick. What would happen if it wasn't, 110 degrees for you, Mike? Thank you for the clip. Okay. Oof. Ooh, that combo was... Oh, have a great sleep, my friend. I hope you have a wonderful night, and I'm sure you and I will talk tomorrow. Going back outside, it was significantly hotter. 115. Yeah, but it's that dry heat, though. Oh, yeah, I bet that humidity was pretty rough out there. All right, so we have 2 boss things. I could probably put... Oh no, thank you for the bits gold, but Shayden gets timed out. Shayden, sorry, darling, you're not allowed to interact with the stream for 5 minutes. Well, my lead moderator has been put in jail. Bye, darling. Let's see. I feel like I probably use this skill the most. That happens. It's always gold. It's always gold. Just because she accidentally banned you once. Oh. Oh yeah, and we actually got a new soul we can look. Blocking heals. Wow, that's okay. I like the stamina increase off of this thing a lot. Since there's another mini boss around here somewhere. Fine. All right, let's go ahead and save. Try to figure out where this other boss is. Yeah, he's only in timeout for a little bit longer. Look at you go seeking out bosses. Yeah, I feel like I've come a long way since I started this game. Oh no, Nick, I'm so sorry you're stuck with that constant update loop. I do not enjoy those personally. I don't think anyone really does, though. The barbecue did you in? Oh, have a great night, Moose. I love having you around. Oh, Moose, that's so sweet of you. Thank you. Well, and thank you for being here. I mean, this wouldn't be as fantastic of a space if it wasn't for you all. But that is really sweet. I hope you have good barbecue dreams. Now that you got me really craving that barbecue. What? What's wrong, Nick? I mean, usually people just call me Ducky. Gotta find this arena. So that's where we came down from that big boss fight. Only 2 more minutes in timeout, Shaden. Oh. You mean when you start a new game and you're totally deaf after that? Hold on. Missed this one early? How does the sword not catch the trees and such on fire? They have fire resistance. Real hot. They maxed out their fire resistance. That I'm pretty sure. That looks like a Utah raptor with a katana. Oh no. Or Deinonychus, maybe? Getsuga Tensho. Sure is what it feels like, isn't it? All right, squashed him. With the dino knowledge, yeah, I mean, I like dinosaurs. My son, our oldest that we call Atomic Shadow, his favorite dinosaur when he was like 3-ish was the Giganotosaurus. Well, I gotta make sure I stay up on these names so I can keep up with the kid. Butterscotch popcorn. That sounds really good. You want to bring some of that over at some point, Momo? I don't think Shaden or I would fight you on it. Yeah, please share. Sharing is caring. Oh no, they look like little Pachycephalosaurus. You are unbound. Welcome back, Shaden. I hope you had a good time out and thought about what it is you did. Gold. Apolostra. And by Apolostra, if by that you mean who are you-ish. I think we've been up here. Uh-oh. I didn't mean to go to another area. You made tea? I hope it's good. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Hey, that's not supposed to be eating meat. You don't think Ish... I don't... You know, I've never asked Ish if he forgets to. This is going to be rough. I was not ready for a full boss fight. I was looking for something a bit smaller. Whoa. Okay. Jake, you are a tall glass of iced tea. Ooh, I love a good Arnold Palmer. You good on them for not using the same boss fight music. Did that thing just, like, cast a spell? Ooh. That tail whip, though. Dino magic. Yeah, you gotta wonder about the dino magic. I was just thinking about that second phase. Yeah, he does some real spicy damage. Whoa! Okay, that was unexpected. Oh, wow, that was... All right, not ready for that boss fight. I am trying to find the other mini-boss first. Ooh, that thing. I mean, it hits exactly like you think it would. But let's go try to get that other mini-boss. There's a big soul over there. wherever it may be. Oh, fly guy. All right, we just got the fly guy command to chat. Every single person, try to go ahead and hydrate, stretch, and check your postures. Thank you for that, fly guy. Grab more. Hey, guy, how's work going, friend? I hope you are managing to not get too hot out there. You're home now. Oh, good. I'm so glad you have that chance. Get home and cool down. Hopefully you didn't get too hot while you were booting the boot. I like how colorful all these little velociraptors are. Wonder if it's in this boneyard. Got a sneak suspicion. Oh, we've got a ton of attribute tabs. Let's crank those up. Gonna need more health. I've got a feeling this might be where that last menu boss I was looking for. Oh, hi, who are you? Aku. Oh boy. Oh, okay, this could be rough. Oh boy. This thing is certainly... Hey, Gold, thank you so much for those bits. I really appreciate that. That's a big duck. Yep, that is working better. Roll into it. Alright, we got him stunned. Rigetsu Potential, that's... I mean, that's not actually what it's called, but boy, howdy, does that remind me of that. Go. Nice calming. Fuck. This thing is eating up stamina so fast. go. All right, we got him. Woo. Let's see here. We have absorbed Haku's soul. Got some more attribute spin. I'm loving all the Bleach references here. Haku, ooh, freeze enemies on imp. That could be helpful. Don't know. Let's see what that does. Although the stamina recovery is pretty hard to give up. I feel like that's kind of saved our bacon if you... Our dino bacon? Such a thing as dino bacon? There have been? All right. Continue, and now we'll go on to that big boss fight. Hi. Oh, Heaven Guard have an absolutely... Oh, thank you for pointing that out. I will go grab it in a moment. More worried about that guy, because if they get the drop on me, that doesn't bother me. Heaven Guard, I hope you have an incredible night, our dear friend. Now we will go try to fight that ridiculous dinosaur. Actually, over in this. Unfortunately, I have no sense of... If I had to fly south for the winter, I'd be in a lot of trouble. Okay. Ah, okay, there is a boundary on that. That's good to know. There it. There we'll go. Oh, and here's like a little door breaking out. I love the fact that enemies in this game will fight each other. I think that's just a really, really nice touch of environmental building. The fact that all the enemies aren't automatically just in line with each other. All right, let's go try to fight this horrible boss again. Oh, go. And oh, it threw the log. Oh. Oh. No, thank you. Not interested. I think it does have a beard. Yeah, you know, like some dinosaurs did back then. Roll away. Oh, have a great meal, little Timmy. I hope it's delicious for you. Thank you so much for hanging out. We love having you around, little Timmy. Only one? That makes me kind of paranoid. Log throw! Let's go ahead. Gotta get a little distance between us. Yeah, I feel like it's almost silly how enjoyable this game's soundtrack has been. Heal. Heal. Come on. Ooh, that was close. Almost like this thing hits like a truck or something. Okay. Yeah, this thing's got a pretty good stomp to it, huh? Oh. You. Oh, no. I'll catch up on chat just as soon as I can. Oh. It's about to do, yep, the explosion thing. Wizard requirement. Yeah, this thing's basically a, I mean, if this was like D&D, it'd be like multi-class between a barbarian and a wizard. Oh, nope. Summon. That was the last of our mana. Oh. Oh, nope. An Eldritch Night Fighter? That'd be kind of cool. Oops. Just read that while I was reading that. Almost like these games aren't meant to be like done while you read chats. There we go. Hey, 2 tries is not bad for one of these bosses. You got it. All right. Not enough boss souls to do that. Jake? I felt like that was a pretty strong
captain on the planet. I'm not even squidding.
Thank you so much. Let's see. Switching over. Gold boss soul. Oh, that gave us a lot of stuff right there. All right. I feel like that's the move we use by far most. And there's a link for the bunker. Once again, if anyone wants to hang out with us off stream, we'd love to have you there. They're a pretty chatty bunch. If anyone likes, super active discords. And that's also where you can vote on the Sunday showdowns as they happen. So right after stream today, I will be putting up the next round for the Sunday showdown. Cool. Off in this direction now. Thank you, Gold. I appreciate that. Out the way I came. No, it's just... Okay. There we go. He's got a different sword in there. Got your hat on? Oh, cool. So Gold Tiger did get, I finally opened some things community was hoping for. And Gold Tiger bought a hat. And apparently he really, really likes it, and that makes me super happy. I like the way the hat looks. So anyone who's interested, there's a link to the merch store. Ooh, okay, I'm seeing some lightning. That's cool. And I think we're on a slightly more linear path again. A dad hat or a traditional hat? Gold Tiger is a hat connoisseur. Turkey? Did level up. I feel like I've kind of fallen into an Alan Wake level. Dad hat's more comfortable. Interesting. It is very common to see me wear beanies as soon as it starts getting slightly chilly. Oh, hi, Stick. Oh, okay. Oof. If I can get that. I'm used to not being able to parry most of the boss move. Nope, can't parry it. Yeah, don't worry. We will we'll do a fall. We'll do a fall thing. Oh good, it's hyper aggressive. Stamina back. There we go. Ooh, it got me. All right. That's pretty tough. Did I actually switch the soul? I did. I kind of missed the stamina regen though. His flash step is real good, yeah. But I like the fact that it's different dinosaurs with different kinds of weapons too. I would prefer if you didn't float up there, thank you. Makes it very difficult to fight you if you fly. Especially since you're not a flying dinosaur. Do I feel like the weapons match the dinosaur type? I don't know if I specifically feel like that, but I do feel like they do a good job of each dinosaur and each weapon type feel pretty unique. Because, like, fighting the spear feels totally different than fighting the people with hammers, which felt totally different than fighting the people with swords, and each boss feels pretty different. But I don't know if I'd specifically be like, oh yeah, Parasaurolophus, definitely a spear wielder. Ah, it doesn't like 3-hit combos. There we go. Yeah, I kind of figured out that it really doesn't enjoy the 3-hit combo, which helped a ton. All right, we got a little more. I feel like the next thing I'm using a bit more, probably me. Oh, thanks, Grey Duck. I appreciate that. I also do like how each level we've played so far, though, feels atmospherically very different. Six track was really good. I feel like I could actually listen to this soundtrack. Hydrate or dihydrate. Thank you for the hydrate, Grey Duck. I do appreciate it. Goob, welcome back. I hope you're having a great time, friend. Did you have ice cream this late? Yes. Why not? Unless you're lactose intolerant, in which case you probably shouldn't have ice cream. Yeah, so if you notice, like with this Stegosaurus, it fights a lot like that boss did. But that boss also had the shield, which made it feel very different. That was really cool. Oh. It's a pack of katana-wielding Deinonychus. Oof. Oof. Well, maybe those aren't Deinonychus. Oh, wow. In a pack, these things are tough. Ooh. You're not lactose intolerant? Yeah, go for the ice cream. What kind of ice cream are you going to have? Souls to spin. This looks like a possible boss arena. B. What? Okay. Cool. Oh no. Death by 1,000 paper cuts. Oh boy. Oh good, the shadow clone things can do a lot of damage too. Yeah, it's you know, Naruto versus Bleach now. This is a good boss design. I like it a lot. And I like this track a lot too. Once again, I feel like this game should not be as genuinely enjoyable as it is, but I actually really like it. Ooh, okay. So it looks like the shadow clones can make it take damage. So if I kind of wait and counterattack with a real big attack during those moments, this thing might go down way faster. Turns out this is the most accurate depiction of what it was like to be a dinosaur. That would be hilarious, Momo. save that. Oh. Oh, it just flat out dodged my ranged attack. All right. Oh, thanks, Scorns. I'm glad you're still here. The meteor was their final boss. That's. Glad you're still here, Scorns. The soundtrack is really a good hype soundtrack. You want to try to get a jump on those guys when they're... But yeah, you see what I mean about like each different dinosaur kind of has its own fighting style. And then each weapon type also does kind of translate to something a bit different too. Reminds me, let's see. But we get from speed there. Ooh, I think we're going to give this one a try. Cookies and cream ice cream. That sounds so good, Gold. Actually, I can say I definitely can tell a difference. Ooh, that feels smooth. And I like the trying to get that full combo off too. Yeah, I like this soul a lot on this character. I actually really like this kind of generally melancholic soundtrack on this stage too. Ketsudo. Melancholy soundtrack. Yeah, until a boss fight starts, and then, you know, all bets are off. Oh, this is like a breakdancing dinosaur. Yeah, completely agree. Oh, it countered. Wow. Big hit. There we go. Yeah, this guy is real tricky. Like, he's a very fluid fighter with a lot of answers to what I do. But I kind of like that. Now, I know, like, anyone who's probably a Souls player is just like, what is... Turn him into a Dino Nuggie? That'd be a real aggressive Dino Nuggie. He's in the trees. Yeah, I feel like people who actually play Soulsborne games are probably like, oh... Ooh, spicy is good. Why is that, Apolastra? Yeah, I'm not really like a Soulsborne type player personally. That does sound super good. Although Shade made like a really, really tasty pot roast there. Oh, we're in trouble. He's walking menacingly. That is true. That is true. And it's not necessarily even like specifically an apathy towards them. The dino's just standing there, menacingly. Yeah, that's true. I do kind of struggle to get into them. But there's a degree to which I have Monster Hunter for that purpose. I do really like the design of this one. Thank you for the rocking out, Kiki. Whoa, okay, so he's got like a meteor smash type thing. Alright, last Estus equivalent. That's hilarious. Great dog. Yeah, but I feel like he is in kind of the best way possible. In the same way a Spino with a, you know, Buster Blade type thing would be. Stuck fat roll. Ooh, Ninja Gaiden guy. Yeah, absolutely. Oh yeah, I do love a good challenge with that. And I'll still play like pretty hard games. It's just different sorts of pretty hard games. Yeah, we got him. Ooh, Chipotle. I do really like Chipotle. Ooh, okay, we got it. Let's find a save point. It is the end of the stream, though. Thank you all for hanging out with me. Being hard is like really kind of oversold. I think that's a really interesting discussion, actually. That is an interesting. Let me find one to raid out to really quickly. Thank you all for hanging out with me. Ducks, if you're still around, thank you so much for the raid. That means the world to me. Let's get you all back to some Phasma if anyone's still here from the raid. Let's go ahead and raid Cooper's. You know, a lot of people around here absolutely love Phasma. Hey, you too, buddy. I really appreciate y'all being here. We got the raid calls being put in the chat. Grey Duck and Gold just both posted the... Wait, is Koodle still on? No, Koodle. I think they're lying to me. I mean, if Koodles was on, that's like an... Let's go ahead and get that ready. So yeah, the one with the nice exploding emote right there, that is our subscribers call. And then we've got a static one right there for people who aren't subbed. Thank you everyone for hanging out. I have a raid that's about to go in. Oop.